Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. As you know, tenses are divided into three main sections: past tense, present tense, and future tense. Each of these sections have four types, and today we are focusing on the present simple tense. It's part of the present section, and we'll break it down step by step. Don't forget, there are 11 more videos where I explain each of the other tenses just like we're doing today, so be sure to check them out as well. The present simple tense is used to talk about things that happen regularly, facts, habits, or truths. It's one of the easiest tenses to learn because the verb stays the same, except when used with he, she, or it, where you add s or es to the verb. For example, habits and routines, things you do regularly. I brush my teeth every morning. An example of a fact or truth, things that are always true. The sun rises in the east. An example of feelings, opinions, or preferences. I like chocolate. To use the present simple tense in a positive structure, follow the basic formula. Start with the subject, add the base verb or the verb with the s, es for he, she, or it. Here are some important rules to follow when you are working with present simple tense in the positive structure. For I, you, we, and they, use the base form of the word. Example, I like pizza. We play football every weekend. They work in the office. For he, she, and it, add s or es to the base form of the verb. For example, he likes pizza. She plays football every week. It works well. Examples for regular verbs: I, you, we, they. I study English every day. They live in London. Using he, she, or it. She studies English every day. He lives in London. If you're unsure, just focus on the subject: he, she, it. Then you add s or es. Or you focus on I, you, we, they. There you would use the base verb. To use the present simple tense in a negative structure, you simply add do not or don't or does not, don't before the base verb. You start with the subject, add do or does not, and add the base verb. Here are some more examples of a negative structure. For I, you, we, and they, use do not or don't plus the base verb. For example, I don't eat meat. We don't like cold weather. They don't play basketball. For he, she, and it, use does not and the base verb. He doesn't eat meat. She doesn't like cold weather. It doesn't work properly. Always use the base form of the verb after don't or doesn't. Here is the correct sentence: she doesn't drink coffee. The incorrect way would be she doesn't drinks coffee. You are allowed to use contractions. For example, do not, don't, does not, doesn't. Remember the subjects I, you, we, they take don't before the verb. The subjects he, she, it take doesn't before the verb. The subject is always in the base form in the negative sentence. For example, I don't like broccoli. My sister doesn't like it either. Now let's look at the question structure. To form the question in the present simple tense, you use do or does at the beginning of the sentence, followed by the subject and the base form of the verb. So let's look at the rules again. For I, you, we, and they, use do. Do you like coffee? Do they play soccer? For he, she, and it, use does. Does he like coffee? Does she play soccer? It's very important to note that the subjects I, you, we, they take do before them. The subjects he, she, it takes does before them. The subject is always in its base form in the question. For example, do you speak German? Does she speak German? Now let's have a look how adverbs of frequency are used in present simple tense. We usually follow the following adverbs of frequency with the present simple tense: never, rarely, sometimes, often, usually, always. For example, I never forget to do my homework. My mum rarely orders pizza. They often go to the cinema. I usually play soccer with my dad. He always studies hard before the exam. Great work, everyone! Now you know how to use the present simple tense to talk about habits, facts, and routines. Keep practicing, and you will master it in no time. If you enjoyed this lesson, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more English tips. See you in the next video, and happy learning!